got to remember,
I'm
I'm
forever your girl. She goes like this.
And then he does like a body roll.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, revenge." And I said, "We
I
president
like
know what
that
you're
song,
doing."
and I like the one in the airport that she sings.
Yeah. I
That
like
one
it.
I have, like, on my playlist.
The line that she says when she first plays the song, she goes, "Well, nobody said that you and I can't have a little good sax." That is a saxophone, and I was like, "I'm writing that
You
down.
love
That's
her.
really good. I love it. Love her. I love her.
I
Love
know.
her as
Jane.
Jane. I love her as Poppy."
Well, with that being said, welcome back to Page to Picture, the podcast where books come to life on screen and in conversation. I am your host, Kim.
And I am your host, Tiff. And okay, full transparency before we get started, today's episode is a split experience. We're talking people we meet on vacation, and one of us powered through the book and the movie, and the other emotionally tapped out halfway through the book because it was a lot. But we did watch the Netflix movie and absolutely loved it.
Loved it. So, this episode is giving one perspective from a fully booked, emotionally bruised reader and one perspective from a movie only girly who still caught all the feels.
Yes, so we'll break down the book first and then talk about the movie together and finally put them head to head to answer the real question. Did the movie do the story justice, or should we have all just stayed on vacation? So let's get into the book facts. Before we do, Kim, how art thou?
Thou is thouing.
That's
Dun,
what we like
dun,
to
dun, dun,
hear.
dun. Bridgerton.
Hey,
Look,
baby.
we are, I know we're here for people with me on vacation, but I've got the Bridgerton in my brain. Benedict,
I haven't indulged
Sophie,
yet.
Mama Bridgerton. If you know, you know. She was serving tea.
Yeah. Boobs.
It Fuzz. You don't know. You haven't
I know.
seen
I have to
it.
watch it. You didn't read the book. For this one, I haven't watched Baby Boy Benedict yet.
I
I need alone
know.
time. I
You
need time
do.
when it's, I have no
This
one around and I just watch
honestly,
it.
after this podcast, would be the time.
I know, it would be the perfect time.
I'm telling you right now, you'll get through all 4 episodes happily.
Yeah, but
Happily.
I have work in the morning.
Okay, I literally we stayed up until, like, 9 AM watching it,
Oh god, I
and then I
cannot.
went to work.
I'm an old man now. Not even a woman. I'm an old
Not
man.
even a woman, you're just
I'm not
the
even
woe is gone.
the woe is gone. The woe is
Woe
not woey.
woe
And the
is
man is
me.
here. The man is here. It's me.
Come be the man I need.
Jessica. That's how I feel. I feel like Rob Schneider in The Hot Chick. It's me, Jessica.
Just pepper spray you.
April.
Oh my god. No, I am doing good. I did 3 interviews today. They were amazing. They went great. We talked about dystopian and we had fantasy, so it was really good. A lot going on. As you know, it is finally February. I am so over January. That was like the longest
I'm already
month
over
ever.
2026.
Okay. You're like, I'm ready for
Keep it a buck
2027.
50.
It's been a lot. January was a lot for us, but we are here. It is February. I am trying to go with the better like perspective, and I loved this movie.
Yeah. At least the movie's good. The movie's really good.
Book was really good, or the movie was really good. But how art thou? You seem in better spirits than when we were back on the Isle of Burke.
Yeah. Because I'm excited to get some sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you, girl. Your girl hasn't had much sleep, but
Yeah,
excited to get to bed, and I'm excited to be off work. So
yeah. You're off
here. I
earlier
started
than
writing
normal.
a little bit again in my free time. Got some books. My other book is almost done.
The
The second
second,
book. Yeah,
nice.
so once that's done, I'll send that to you and we can start doing things. I have to reread it and proofread and crap, so but it's good.
You're getting there.
I know. And then
Proud
I
of you,
started another
sweetie.
fantasy.
Mhm.
What?
I said, I'm proud of you. You're doing amazing, sweetie.
You're doing amazing, sweetie. And then I started another book and it's a fantasy.
You
So
started
that's
writing
cool.
a book or you started reading another book?
I started writing a book.
Oh,
Yeah.
fantasy. Is it the novella for
No.
Beneath? Okay.
He's not speaking to me.
He went to bed. He died.
Yeah,
So
he's like, I'm chilling right now. I don't need to don't tell my story. So I
You're
was like,
like, "Nobody wanted it but Kim, so that's
yeah.
fine."
He's like, "Just verbally tell her. Make something up. That's what you do."
Well, Tiff, I have missed you quite dearly.
I know, I miss my authors.
I miss you being on the interviews. I miss you coming over and watching stuff with me. It makes me sad.
We would have loved watching this movie together.
This movie, we would have loved watching Bridgerton together.
Oh my god.
When I tell you, I literally, like, slid off the couch.
The
Slid.
lake scene?
No, not even the
Not
lace.
even the lake scene?
My cottage, okay? The
Oh,
cottage. I can't wait.
maybe
When
no sleep
you
will come to me
when
tonight.
you watch it, just text me during your watch time, please.
Okay.
Like, just one word and I'll know where you're at. Like,
Yeah.
I'll know.
Oh my god, I'd be like, "Mask," and you're like, "Yes."
Oh my god. Please don't be in love with someone.
Is that song one of them? God, I love Enchanted. Such a good song.
The way they put it, they didn't put it where you would think they put it, but the
Yeah,
way they put it,
it's perfect.
tears. Like, oh my,
Listen, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
I know. But, we're not here to talk about Bridgerton. We're saving that for later. We are here to
Yeah,
talk about people we meet on
people we meet on
vacation,
vacation.
My Lady Jane and President Snow.
President Snow, yeah, the duo you didn't think you needed. There it
Yeah.
is. Okay, so let's start with the book. So, People We Meet on Vacation is written by Emily Henry, who is the romance queen. Okay, Kim has tried reading an Emily Henry book once. I loved it. She didn't. I liked this one, but I like Happy Place more than this one.
Mhm.
Book version, like wise. If they made a movie about Happy
I
Place,
think they are.
think
I
I'd like to.
think. She's got, like,
Okay,
a
then
lot
we
of her
can do
books are being
that.
picked up. Mhm.
I'm a fan, huge fan, way better than what's her name, Colleen Hoover.
I know. We've got, teach its own.
Anyways, yeah. Okay, so the release date for this one was May 11th, 2021, which is very recent.
Mhm.
And the genre is contemporary romance. I think Happy Place came before this.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
And
why you
Happy
like
Place
this
really
one.
kicked off.
Maybe that's why you like this one more because it's, like, further into her writing.
No, I like Happy
Oh,
Place more.
you liked Happy Place more.
Yeah. But I also like Funny People. Have you read that?
I have not, but I know
You should
that
try
one's
that.
becoming a
That one's
movie.
really good. That one's really popular too. Yeah. That one's good
Yes.
too.
Is that her
Recommend.
newest one?
I think one of her newest one. It came out like last year, I think,
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
like a year and a half ago. But yeah, really good. Loved it. So yeah, huge Emily Henry fan. We love you, Emily Henry. And the genre of this is contemporary romance, as she does. So the tropes are friends to lovers, slow burn, emphasis on the slow,
Yup.
opposites attract, emotional intimacy versus physical intimacy, mistiming, forced proximity, and just talk to each other energy, which is literally like that's all they had to do, okay?
I know.
And this is the blurb. So Poppy and Alex have been best friends for years despite being total opposites. Every summer, they take a vacation together until one trip changes everything and they stop speaking. Now, 2 years later, Poppy is determined to fix whatever broke them by taking one last vacation together. The question is whether they can finally be honest about what they've always been to each other, or if some relationships are just better left in the past or better left in vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the book. Okay, so the good, the bad, and the why am I like this? Like literally. Okay, so Poppy versus Alex's characters. Okay, so Poppy is very extroverted,
Mhm.
and Alex is very introverted. Okay, but also like Poppy's very like she's giving like Sagittarius, like
Okay,
very
yeah.
adventurous, very
Yeah.
like whatever, and Alex is giving very like Virgo because he's very
Mhm.
like he has you can tell he has an internal calendar in his head. Like, when he first picked her up to go to drive back to their hometown, he's like, "We should have left an hour ago, we're gonna miss
Yeah.
traffic, like, we're gonna hit traffic," like, right? Like, that's a very simple thing, but very Virgo. 2 different people. So who annoyed you? I know you didn't read all of it, but
Okay,
as
so
far as you
let
got, so who annoyed you and who you defended completely?
let's talk about this real quick.
Okay,
I tried. I really tried,
I know.
okay?
Is
It
it the
just
timeline thing that you just
No,
don't
I
like?
have nothing against I love a
Okay,
dual timeline. I love a
yeah,
dual timeline. Just the writing to me was I don't know. I don't know what it is. I have a hard time being hooked to her books,
yeah.
and I just felt like force reading, and maybe it's because I watched the movie first and I have this already
It might be.
expectation and this excitement of the movie, and reading it, it's already different in certain ways. There's more characters, side characters,
Yeah.
where they go is different, and I think I'm like, as I'm reading, I'm like mentally thinking about the movie, and I'm like, well, this wasn't in the movie. This isn't really what I'm like. What is this? It's slow. This is slow. Like, what is that? And that may have been my problem. I
Yeah.
got up to the point where they agreed they're gonna go to Palm Springs together, and they did it's a flashback of when they traveled for the first time. And I just fell off. I was like, "I can't continue this."
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a hot take. I mean, a lot of people love Emily Henry, and they
Which is
love
fair
this
because you
book.
can flip the coin. It's like a lot of people love, like, Colleen Hoover books, and
Mhm.
I just don't. Like, I can't. And a lot of people love, like, Rebecca Yarros. I love her fantasy, but I'm not a fan of her contemporary.
Yeah, and I love her
Yeah,
contemporary.
and you love her fantasy.
I
So
mean,
it's
true,
just
yeah.
like, this is whatever.
It just
I think
depends what the
yeah.
vibe is, I guess.
Maybe if there were sports involved, you'd like it.
Maybe, or maybe if I didn't watch the movie, I may have if I read the book first, maybe I would've finished it, but I just
Because you watched it already, you just knew.
I already have a stipulation in my head,
Yeah,
like, how I want the book to be is the script of the movie, and that's not the case, and I think that's
yeah,
my problem.
that's
So with
fair.
that being said, for the characters that I've learned in the book, Poppy is not past Poppy when they talk about when they go back to the past, she's
Mhm.
fun. Like, I love that Poppy. When it's
Yeah,
Poppy now where she's, like, trying to she's sad and she's like, "What happened between us?" And, like,
yeah, she's like a pity party.
my god, I was, like, annoyed of her. And then Alex, I didn't get I wasn't to a point of the book where, like, I knew him enough,
Yeah,
so it was hard to try to judge him, but so that was me.
yeah.
However, as somebody who did read it, what are your thoughts on Poppy and Alex, the characters?
I think, past Poppy and well, I think past Poppy and Alex, I liked them. Poppy, I don't really like the super high, like, energetic
Mhm,
characters sometimes. So Poppy, like, naturally annoyed me, but not to the point where I'm like, "Ugh, I hate her." I
mhm.
liked her then versus how she was
Present.
current up until
Yeah.
the point where they, like, got together. Like, that's when I was like, "Okay, I like them now."
Yeah.
I like past them. Like, at, like, Vacation Poppy and Vacation Alex, I like them. They're
Yes.
fun, and it was funny to read.
Maybe I
Yeah.
oughta just, like, read their vacation chapters.
Yeah, you should have just read their vacation chapters because they were fun.
Everything in and then catch up to when they're together now, because everything in between, the wondering, like, what happened and her trying to,
Yeah.
like,
The
move her
constant, like yeah, I get it.
yeah, it was just too much for me. So,
Yeah.
maybe I'll go back and read just the vacation.
Only the vacation. Yeah, they're fun. It's
I'm gonna go
fun.
meet people on vacation. That's what I'm
Exactly.
gonna do.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Okay, so one of the tropes is friends to lovers. Is this the elite trope or is this just like, what do you think
Okay,
about?
I love a good I love an enemies to lovers. That is my, like, bread
Fair.
and butter, as you know. Friends to lovers, I do enjoy. I guess you're right, I do enjoy friends to lovers when it's, like,
I'm
small
telling
town
you, I know you do.
sports
Yeah, if
related,
it's a
whatever.
sports friends to lovers,
Give
you're
me
like, I
A
yeah,
Hallmark
yeah.
friends to
Small
lovers.
town. What's the author? The girl, what's her
Christmas
name? The author
time.
we interviewed with the little town, and it's like,
Catherine.
well, yeah,
Yeah,
Catherine. You're like her vibes. Yeah.
yeah.
I hate
Um
friends to
I know you do. Like, I can tolerate friends to lovers. I mean, I'm more of a enemies to lovers, but I know you hate a friends to lovers trope.
yeah.
It's just slow, too slow.
It's just no, it's not even that. I like it when
There's hate.
yeah, because it's like I don't know. I love it when they hate each other.
Yeah, you want like an Anthony Kate
Yeah,
situation,
yes.
not a
I want
Colin
Anthony
Penelope.
Kate. I hate Colin and Penelope, but I do love a Benedict and Sophie.
But
Like,
that is like
that's like a
friends to lovers,
forbidden romance.
forbidden
That's more
romance.
forbidden because 'cause they're not really friends, but they are kind of friends.
He's
But
just
you know
so
what I mean?
kind.
Yeah, but I love me Anthony and Kate. Don't
Yeah,
even
I know. I
I
know.
love when they're, like, the angsty looks of, like,
Oh,
"Oh,
yeah.
I hate
I'm
you
gonna
so much, I just wanna
literally
spit
punch
on
you
your
in the
face." Yeah.
face and then make out with you
Yeah,
afterwards.
exactly. But that is not far enough, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm here for.
I get you. I get you.
Not here for the, "You're my bestie," you know? I don't care
I
about that.
know. Well, how do you feel it was for this book?
I liked this because I think what I liked about it was the fact that it gave me their beginning, like, you know what I mean? A lot of friends to lovers is, like, you all like, the relationship of their friendship's already established, and so I don't have backstory enough to
Mhm.
care about their friendship. With
Yes.
Poppy and Alex, I had enough backstory, just enough to give me, like, that, like, "Okay, I can see how they became friends, and I loved it." You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They
I think
became
that's the difference.
it was like friends to distant friends to lovers
It was
because
more
they had a
like
falling out.
friends to it was like
Acquaintances?
strangers to friends to strangers to lovers.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. That's a good way to put it. Because it's not just straight friends to lovers, like, we're 2 friends in the same town,
Yeah.
doing all these things, and we realize at the same time together that we wanna be together and we're lovers. No, there's,
Yes.
like, situation and actual, like,
'Cause
conversations
he's
between
in a
them.
relationship, and then she ends up being in a
Yeah,
relationship, and then yeah. So,
it's a lot.
whatever. So, anyways. So, okay, so the timeline jumps we already kinda talked about. I like the
Do you
timeline
like it?
jumps.
Yeah, do
I
you?
like timeline jumps,
Me too.
but I feel like I only like Emily Henry timeline jumps. I don't like
Interesting.
timeline jumps in other books.
What are other books? Because I can't really think of any.
I mean,
I mean, except for indie author ones that I've read, which I have enjoyed their
no, the
timeline
indie
jumps.
author ones I like. There's some, like, fantasies books where they do, like, flashback scenes, like, heavy on the flashback scenes, but I can't think of the names of
Mhm.
any of them. But I have read some where it's, like, they would go back in time to, like, talk about something that happened previously,
It's just,
and,
like,
like, I'm like, "I don't
unnecessary.
just tell me, like, just
Yeah.
verbally write, have the character have conversations about what happened in the past, and I'm good." I don't
Yeah.
really need, like,
A whole
to
chapter
go
that's like a
back and
flashback.
forth. Yeah, it's too much. But
I
I
feel
like
like
Emily Henry's
a
version of it.
timeline jump in a romance is good. I don't
Yeah,
think because you can't get too confusing. It's very like, this is the timeline, like, this was now and this is then, you know what I
yeah.
mean? I feel like a timeline in a fantasy, it can be too much because in a fantasy world, there's a lot
Just a lot going on, yeah.
more. Mhm.
I think the reason why I like Emily Henry's timelines too is because her Happy Place was the first timeline jump book I've ever read.
Oh,
And so I have that as like my blueprint of what I like.
mhm.
And so any other timeline jumps, I'm like,
Does a lot of her books do timeline?
okay. Okay, so emotional intimacy versus physical intimacy. So
Right, I've heard in interviews that in the book, there's, like, a very heavy sex scene, and in the movie, they didn't. They cut it out.
I think it's the scene it's on one of their vacations, I
Oh,
think.
no, of course.
I'm looking it up because I can't remember where it is. I looked up the smut scene in People We Meet on Vacation, and it sent me to Goodreads, and one of the questions was, "Is there smut?" And then this guy named Mark Kofta said, "I sure hope it does." Me too, Mark. It's closed doors scene, so, like, yeah,
Okay.
it's not really explicit. It's not really I don't think it would be considered smut,
No, it's
you
just like
know?
a gentle.
It's like Happy Place. Remember when they were under the
Mhm,
stairs? It's
mhm.
like that kinda scene.
So, I guess the question is,
I think
does
it's
the
more
book
emotional intimacy.
yeah, does the
Yeah.
book hold more emotional intimacy, emotional
Yeah, because
connection?
you're going on vacation with these people, right? Like, you're reading it and you get, like, Poppy's point of view of, like, where she's at currently in life, and then it brings you back to, like, when her and Alex are, like, having these, like, moments of bonding on
Mhm.
these vacations, and, like, the conversations they have and just what they do is so fun, and, like,
Yeah,
you, like, get
and
involved with
it's
their
not, like,
relationship.
physical, it's, like, truly emotional
Yeah, it's a
friendship.
real emotional one. I mean, they have the closed door scenes, but, like, it's like, yeah, it's very emotional now that
Oh
I think about
god,
it.
you're like, "Wait a
When
minute."
I was trying to think about when I was watching the movie, I was like, "Why is it so" like, I was really invested, and I
Yeah.
was like and then I did a quick reread of the book, like a skim through, and I was like, "Oh my god, yeah, they're so cute."
They're so emotional.
I love them. Dance, dance, Alex.
I can't with you.
Oh my god. Okay. And then, that one moment that changed everything. Which one is the one that we're talking about?
Whatever you what think it is, because I don't know.
Well, when Alex okay, so in the book, Alex doesn't propose to the girl. He
Okay.
talks about proposing to the girl to Poppy, and, like, that's when, like, Poppy was like, "Oh god, I'm
Like, I guess
uncomfortable
I've
about
lost.
it." Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think because, she was, like, kind of accepting the fact that she was liking him, even though she
Mhm.
was with the other dude. She was, like, kind of like, like,
Yeah.
"Okay, like, this guy's not really for me, but, like, Alex is, like, right here, right?" And then I think Alex, like, quickly is like, "I'm thinking of proposing to whatever her name is," and then,
Yeah.
like, Poppy's reaction is, like, it's sad to because like, every girl's been in that moment where you're like, "Oh my god, I like this guy," but then the guy's like, "I really love this girl," and you're like
You're like, "Great."
you're like, "I love that for you." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
that's that
yeah,
moment
yeah.
where I'm like, I ugh, fucking hate it. I
In
love it
the
how you dressed it
book
up.
in the book, when they get together finally, is it like the movie where they have that confession of just like, "I loved you literally for, like, ever."
Yeah, so they meet up again, and she's like, "Why can't we just go back to being how things are?" And he's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? Of course we can't." And she's
Mhm.
just like, "Why?" And he's eventually like, "Because I love you." And he's like, "Why do you think I'm not with?" He's like, "It never worked with me and whatever her name is because I can't remember her name, dude.
Sarah.
That's just yeah, something like that." But he's like, "I can't like that's why it never worked out. We were on and off because like I'm with you and like when we were off, I would go on vacation with you and
Mhm.
I and then I would go back to her and it would never be fulfilling or whatever." It's like cute. It's a cute he says a lot.
Oh, you're like,
It is kinda
"I
like the
totally get it."
movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then they kiss and make up
You're like, and
and they have their trip, but they have their trip in, like, Palm Springs in the book. It's like
yeah.
where are they in the movie?
They're in, like,
Or something?
I don't know remember where, but they're not in Palm Springs. They're, like, in the
Yeah, they
beach.
yeah, they were in Palm Springs.
Like, in a true place that you vacation.
Yeah. Yeah, there's, like, a lot of, like because she's, like I think sh throughout like, when they arrive in Palm Springs, there's, like it's just, like, chaos, like, just a mess of stuff, and she's just, like because she's trying to be a certain way to
Yeah.
make it not awkward, and he's also doing the same thing, but they're also awkward together. And then the family's around, and they're like, "What the hell is going
What
on?
is
Like,
happening?
you guys friends?" Yeah, and then finally, that's when they were like, she's like, "I just want to be normal again," and he's like, "Bitch," you know what I mean? Like
We
that, yeah.
can't. Wait, okay, so in the book, when he's saying that, and when she and him are saying that, doe is it because, like, in the movie, she, like, kissed him and he was like, "What are you doing?" And, like, during that time of the proposal that he wanted to marry? Or, like, what was the falling out in the book?
I think she told him I think she told him that she doesn't what is she I think she says something about the girl. Like, she's like, "You can't, like, you shouldn't do it or whatever because, like, she's not good or whatever," and he's
Mhm.
like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then she's like, "Well, there's more out there or whatever." I think that's what how the conversation went. I don't
She's
think it
pretty
was a
much
kiss, though.
she's pretty much like, "You can't marry
Maybe it
her,"
was a
and he was like, You're why aren't you supporting my relationship?" kind of
yeah, I
deal.
can't even remember if there was a kiss.
Prior to, right? Like, that led to them.
Yeah, that led to them not talking.
Mhm.
I can't remember if she kissed him or not. But I do know there was a conversation where she was like, "Are you sure?" Or,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
whatever, and
yeah.
he was like, "Why are you quite like, pushing it?" Okay, wait. They
Dude.
do kiss. They kiss
Okay.
and they kiss because 'cause they're drunk, and I
Mm.
think that's when she starts saying, like, maybe it's not her, but Alex that's when Alex is like, "Hold on, I have a girlfriend and I wanna propose to her." And then that's when she's like, "Okay, cool. You don't like me, then that's fine." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And then it
he's like,
just
"We
got
can't do
awkward.
that."
It got
Yeah, he's
awkward.
like, "We can't do that," and she's like, "Well, then fuck whatever. I don't care, like, I hate you." Pretty
Yeah.
much. And then that's when they stopped talking.
Oh my
So, yeah,
gosh.
they got drunk, they kissed. She was like, "I love you," without saying, "I love you." She pretty much was like, "Don't be with her." And he was like,
Mhm.
What the
What?
fuck are you
This is
talking about? Like, we're
yeah.
friends." Yeah. I know.
Oh,
It's really sad. There
maybe I
was a
will read
kiss, though.
it. Maybe I
There
will
was a
read
kiss.
it.
Yeah, you should read it. It's really good.
Okay, let's get into facts about the movie, which is something we both.
Ba-boom.
Okay, ta-dum! So the title is People We Meet on Vacation. You can now watch it on Netflix.
Yes.
Release date was January 9th, 2026, and the cast is casting. As Poppy, you have Emily Bader. We love her. My Lady
If you've seen
Jane.
our My Lady Jane episode, which if you have not, you really should. It's one
Mhm.
of our best. It's my favorite still.
Somebody posted if they were ever going to do Mama Bridgerton, like her story when she was younger, or like
Yes. Her?
Emily Bader.
Agreed.
Yes.
Agreed. If she can
I
do a
was,
British accent, which she can, I think, because she did it in My Lady Jane. Were they
yeah.
British? Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah. I
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, they put it side by side," and I was like,
100%.
1,000%.
With the boobs, 100%.
Yeah. Just like up to here.
Literally, up to her
Um,
chin.
yeah,
Yeah,
I can't wait for you to watch it.
I know.
As Alex, we have President Snow, I mean, Tom Blythe, which we
Have you
love.
li
What?
have you listened to his Quinn audio?
No, but I love
When
it.
I was watching the movie, Kim, I was doing laundry, and I had looked away for a little bit, and I was, like, folding, and I was like he was, like, talking or he's saying something, and I was like it was when they were laying in the tent, right, and they're whispering,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Why does this sound so familiar?" And it took me forever, and I was like, "What does this sound so familiar?" And then and then I was like, "Oh my god, he's on the Quinn app." And I went back to the Quinn app, and I was like, "Yeah, I did read that. I need to listen to this audio."
You're like, "Spicy."
It was spicy,
I
Kim.
have to, I love it.
I know.
I
So
love
good,
spice.
so good.
As Sarah, you have Sarah Catherine Hook. And when I was watching this film, I was like, I know this person. Where do I know her from? She was in The White Lotus, which
Okay, I haven't
I
seen that.
love. Oh, it's so good. You have to see it.
Okay.
And she was in The White Lotus. Then you have Swapna as Jamila Jamil, which I love her.
Mhm.
As David, you have Miles Heiser. As Buck, you have Lucas Gage, who is hilarious
Yeah,
in this
we love Lucas
movie.
Gage.
As Wanda, you have Molly Shannon. You have Alan Ruck, who plays Jimmy. The cast is just like truly casting. But we are here for Tom and Emily, a thousand
Yeah,
percent.
1,000.
Ah,
Love them. This is a great pairing, by the
yeah,
way.
they're
I
so
think this
cute.
pairing is as good as what's his name? Paul Mescal and Daisy Jones, whatever her name is. What's her name?
From Star Wars?
No, Daisy Edgar Jones.
In what?
Have you seen them? No, just in they were in Normal People. They were in a TV show called Normal
Uh,
People, and
no.
they're so good. Oh my god, their love is so good. And listen, he I watched a video of him recently, and he did an interview, but he's at home, so
Hmm.
it's a Zoom interview, and you see a picture of him and Daisy in the background. They're not together, by the way. She's dating someone
Oh,
else,
I've
and
seen
he's
that.
dating someone
Was
else.
that
Yeah.
recent?
Yeah, it was recent.
Yes.
In
It's
the
like their
background, and I said
photo. Yeah, it's like a black and white photo,
yeah,
right?
and then it's also yeah, it's also that meme picture. You know what I'm talking about? The meme picture of him on at the Met Gala, and
Yes.
he's with his date, but it's a picture of Daisy Edgar Jones. In the background, it's Paul Mescal with his date, and he's just looking at her, smiling, and I said,
Yeah, like
"Be
talk
together," because
about
I
friends to
love Paul Mescal.
lovers.
Have
Yeah, I
you
know.
heard him talk?
Yeah.
Have you?
I don't.
Like, his real You're like, "Yeah," and I'm like, I'm not convinced. I'm I'm not convinced.
Oh,
He's from Ireland,
I want to watch
okay?
Hamnet.
Me too.
I
Oh
want to
god.
watch that. I want
He's
to watch Hamnet.
he he is, he's an Ireland man, so he's got that thick accent,
Oh, he's with Gracie
5'11".
Abrams.
Yeah, yeah, and you know who she looks like? Daisy Edgar Jones.
Oh my god.
But, like, listen, they're like he's so anyways, this isn't about him, this is about Tom Blythe.
We love Tom Blythe.
We love Tom Blythe, and we love Paul Mescal.
Oh, yes, with Paul, yes. You're like, "Give
Irish
me
man.
Tom Blythe, Paul, Pedro,
Pedro Pascal, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill."
Oh, he is.
Obviously, these are not sickly men.
Yeah, this is in my well, Tom could be in the middle, you know?
Yeah,
He's kind of in
he's
the
the bridge
middle.
between sickly and
Yeah.
normal. You
Yes.
know how there's a
Yeah.
range? He's the bridge.
Yeah.
He's the middle.
It goes Sickly Men, Tom Blythe, Paul
And
Mescal,
then it starts going up from there.
Pedro Pascal,
Yeah. I totally get it.
Oscar Isaac. Actually, Oscar Isaac's a little sickly looking, but he's buff.
Yeah,
It's
so
in
he's right
eyes.
after Blythe, Tom
Yeah.
Blythe.
And then Henry Cavill.
Yeah, at the very end.
Scale
He's
is
at the very
the
end.
scale is Skarsgård, Bill Skarsgård, the it guy, Pennywise. Okay.
Yeah.
So
You know,
when I
like,
ask
just
you,
throw all
so
the
when you're like,
Skarsgårds.
yeah, yeah.
The
So
dad.
no, they're on a different scale. Okay, let's
I
be
know, but
real.
they're in the
Genevieve
timeline.
Tarzan's kind of closer to Tom
They're
Blythe
in the
than
timeline, though.
but Bill Skarsgård. So like if I ask you, right, if you say like, oh my god, did you see this? You should see this actor. He's really cute. I'm like, okay, on a scale of Bill
Bill
Skarsgård
Skarsgård.
and Henry Cavill, where is he?
Like,
And we know Tom Blythe is
Blythe.
the buffer. He's like 3 before Tom Blythe. Okay,
You're like, show me more.
tell me more. How
Or I'm
sick
like,
is he?
he's like 2 after Bill Skarsgård. And you're like, even better. Who is he?
Okay, how sick is he? Like, tell me.
I am obsessed. Do you know, real quick? So I'm like starting to watch His and Her.
Yeah,
And I tell Jose, I'm obsessed with John Bernthal.
I know you are. Is it
Heavily.
good?
It's good. The book was really good, actually. It's on our list. But I'm obsessed with
Did
John
you see his
Bernthal.
neck tat?
And
Does he have
what? What?
a neck tat? I pulled up the picture and it showed a neck tat.
In the movie? No, that's like
Yeah.
no, that's something else.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, I love that actress. What's her
Yes.
name? Tessa
Tessa
Thompson?
Thompson.
My God, I'm a fan of her.
But okay, so I was like, oh my, I tell her I fucking love John Bernthal. But then also in the movie is Pablo.
Schreiber. I love him. I see him right here on the list, and I was waiting for you to finish so I could be like, I love that man.
Okay, I
He's
love
like
him so
around,
much.
he's like 4 above Tom Blythe.
So I told, and then on a side note, I watched The Rip recently. So I love Ben Affleck and I love Matt Damon,
Yeah.
but mostly Ben Affleck too.
Iconic duo.
And I was telling Jose, and
You're
you
the
know
Ben
what Jose,
Affleck to
no,
my
you know what Jose looks like, and I was like,
what'd you say?
I was like, if you had a picture of Ben Affleck, John Bernthal, and Pablo Schreiber, right, like a line, I was told Jose, I was like, you're kind of like in the middle. You're like the Mexican version of all these people. And he's like, so you think I look like Ben Affleck, John Bernthal, and Pablo? And I was like, yes. And he's like, you're fucking delusional. And then I
You're
showed
like, no,
like,
you don't see the vision. I
and
see
I
the
was like,
vision.
you're,
I see what you're saying.
yeah. And then
I
like,
get it.
I showed like pieces of like the films to like Ezra, and Ezra's like, it looks like Dad. I was like, yeah.
Ezra gets it. You get it or you don't, and he doesn't, but we do.
That's my like line. And then also real quick, so yesterday, you know, in Bridgerton, Benedict hurts himself and he goes, that's why they're at the cottage. He's sick, right?
Yeah.
And last night Jose had hurt his rib. He was like playing with Ezra and he hurt his rib. So this morning he's like laying there and he's like taking like quick breaths and he's just like in pain. And I was like, you're my little Benedict. I was like, my Benedicto.
The Spanish version of Benedict. I hate you.
And I was like, and I'm Sophie.
Yeah.
And he's like,
the Asian. I'm Asian Sophie. She's Asian.
so he was like, you're ridiculous.
He said, stop
talking to me.
Right stop talking to me right now.
Anyway, that was like a total tangent, but
oh my God.
Okay, so we love the cast, and we know where Tom Blythe falls on your list.
Full circle, John Blythe. Oh, John Bernthal and Tom Blythe. I combined their names.
Yeah,
that's the line. That's the connector.
John Blythe.
No, John Bernthal's definitely like 5 above Tom Blythe.
He's like up there with like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's a couple down. I think, okay, in my opinion, I think he's a little bit less than Pedro Pascal. So I love.
He's like above Pedro Pascal for me.
No, Pedro Pascal is way above.
What about Ben Affleck?
I don't like him. He's
He's
not even
not
on
even
that
on the
list.
roster.
He's not even on the roster.
Oh, and
Del Toro and Oakenshield is a complete he's right underneath.
what about Matt
Henry Cavill.
Damon? Matt Damon looks good now that he's, like,
I'll take Matt
gray-haired.
Damon. I have always liked Matt Damon.
I can't stand you.
I
Okay,
loved
let's
it
talk.
when Matt Damon played Loki. It was like the best of both worlds for me.
Oh my god, I can't with you.
Okay,
Okay,
so book versus movie, okay?
okay.
So which version handled the relationship better? So I know you didn't read the book. So how do you think they handled the relationship in the movie?
I loved it. You got a true so you're watching the film and you're just like Jose and I were watching it and we don't know. We don't know. We weren't one of the people who read the books and watched the movies. So
Yeah,
we're genuinely like, what happened between them? Like,
yeah,
what happened? And then the flashbacks are just so good, like, seeing how they first met, seeing the characters, seeing their, like, when Harry met Sally moment in the
yeah,
car and at the restaurant, and then just their conversation in the hotel room, and then seeing their time on vacation. Like, I love their relationship, and I
yeah,
was like, when they get into their argument after the sister's wedding, and she goes inside, and he starts walking away, and he stops, and he's like, "No, fuck that," and
yeah.
walks that I
He
was like,
said, anyways,
"Get your girl, get
Alex
your
is here.
girl."
Yeah,
I was obsessed with their relationship in the movie. I was
yeah,
hooked from beginning to end.
yeah.
It
I
was
liked it.
truly like it was truly like rom-coms are back.
It gave me, like, early 2010s rom-com
Facts.
vibes. Like, and
Facts.
the music was on point, the clothing was on point, I think the acting was great,
Mhm.
and it had that perfect, like, this is, like it was 2010 rom-com movies is that middle line between a straight up romance and a Hallmark movie,
Facts.
and lately we've been only getting either or, and this
Mhm.
one was, like, right there, and it
This is the Tom
scratched
Blythe.
this is the Tom Blythe of my scale when it comes to rom-coms. It's so good.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
it's up there with, like, How to Lose a Guy in 10
of
Days
course.
and, like, Wedding Planner. So good.
It's so
So good.
good. I
I loved
know.
it. I think the book and the movie handled the relationship the same because it balances out it gives you enough to, like, be like, because, like, when you finish a chapter, you're like, "Okay, but how did we get here?" And then you
Yeah.
go to their first vacation or their first meeting, and you're like, "Okay, yeah, okay.
But then
And
how did
okay,
we
so,
also get
like, how do
here?
we get there?" And then, like,
Uh-huh.
it's, like, a good balance, not,
Yeah.
like it doesn't really, like, string along too much. It gives you that,
Mhm.
like like, a little good little tease, you know?
Yeah,
And I
it's
think the
good.
movie did it perfectly because when you're watching the movie, she's, like, doing her thing, vacationing, and, like, the brother calls and is like, "Are you coming to the wedding?" And she's, like, questioning about Alex, and you're like, "Okay, so how did this get here?" And
Yes,
then you kinda get it, and then after that scene, it
when
goes
you're
back to
caught up.
her when she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna go on this vacation,"
Mhm.
and they meet up at the airport and they have a conversation. You're like, "Okay, so why are they awkward?" Or, like, how
Yes.
did, like or because they bring up something of, like, their first trip.
When
Yeah,
she's like,
yeah,
I'm a hugger," and then it shows,
yeah,
like, the family, the first like,
mhm.
it's so good because
Yeah,
you
really good.
question, how did we get it to every situation of the present? And then
Yeah, like, why are they like this? And then it
it
shows
gives
literally why they're like
it
that.
gives us the
Yeah,
proper flashback, it gives us what we need to know, and then it brings us back, and we're like, "Okay, so where are we going now?" And it also shows, like, this is, like, their moment when she was sick, and, like, he took care of her, and then you're like, "Oh, there's a connection, like, a really deep connection," and then it goes back to the present, and it's just back and forth, and it's just so beautifully done. We loved the movie, it was so
yeah,
good.
yeah, I loved it. I thought it was so good. Yeah, I was, like, giggling, and I was like,
Yeah.
"I hate it." Like, I was singing that song for, like, till today, pretty much. I was like, "I love it so much." Never heard it, but, it's Paula Abdul.
I know.
You know we love Paula
That
Abdul.
song and then the one she sings at the airport by Robin, I'm, like, obsessed with it.
Yeah,
It's so good.
I love it.
Okay.
Um, okay, so what the movie should have kept from the book that they didn't put in there. So okay, so Poppy has brothers. She's got
Oh.
2 older brothers,
Mhm.
and, when in the movie when they go to her family's house, right? the brothers are there in the book, and she talks about them, but they're just non-existent, and I wish they kinda kept the brothers because I feel like the brothers made sense as to why Poppy was how she was, because 'cause
Mhm.
they're her older brothers, and they were twins, and they were really, like, I mean,
Mhm.
as adults, they weren't as, like, chaotic, but she would be like, "My brothers and I, we would do all these things together." And it makes sense why Poppy was the way she was, but they kinda made the parents that way
Yes.
to kinda give them that buffer, but I think the brothers would have made it better.
They're like,
And I think
"Look,
that's the only thing that I
the budget's
'cause
not
I
there
like
for it."
everything else. What?
They're like, "The budget's not there. We're just gonna make the
I know. But,
parents
like, literally, like, they could've, like like, they could've thrown in, Henry
more."
Cavill and
I
Paul
can't with you.
Mescal, like, what is going on?
Um,
They were available.
in the book, from what I remember, like, he also has a lot more siblings than just his one brother.
Yeah,
He like
he
a couple.
had what was it? I wrote it down. He has 3 younger brothers. Yeah, and
Mhm.
he
Which
has more family involvement.
which explains why he is the way he is. He's the
Yeah,
oldest. He's like
yeah. So
he
he's
takes care
very,
of
like,
everybody.
serious. Yeah. The elder child. And
Yeah.
Poppy is the younger child, which makes more sense why she's the way she is, but because
Yeah.
I wish they kept that because I think that makes the characters make more sense.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think this could have or should have been a series, or a movie is just enough?
No, I think a movie is just enough. It was,
Okay.
like, short and sweet.
Gave us
I think
enough.
if it was a series, it would just be too prolonged, and
Yeah.
it wouldn't really make sense.
I guess you're right.
They would only do
Limited
it would be like a mini
limited
series at that
yeah,
point. Yeah, like a
limited
6
series.
episode, not even 6. You can't
Yeah.
fit that much in there.
It's like
Because, like, if you think about it, like, in the book, it like, the time like, the place and timeline, the movie covered what the book
it
covered.
did.
They just changed some of the places.
In the time of the movie, the flashbacks of the vacations they went to, it was like whatever they did in those vacations, it was enough to get you as a watcher, like, to understand their relationship and to understand whatever happened that day, that vacation, and then move
Yeah,
forward. It wasn't like this is too much or this is too little. It was just the right amount of time, and then they
yeah,
bring you to the present. So I
yeah.
agree.
I
I
mean,
just a question.
there's, more, like, little vacations and little details that
Mhm,
kinda give
mhm.
you more, like, background on their relationship, like, it kinda makes the foundation a little stronger, but, like, the movie picked the ones that made sense.
Right.
Like, the one because like, a lot of the ones were, like, filler,
In the book?
you know Yeah, in the
Okay.
book, yeah. A lot of them were
Just
just,
to
like,
show.
filler vacations, yeah, to show their relationship getting stronger and,
Okay.
the conversations they'd have would be, like, nothing too dramatic, but it would just be like, "Oh, Sarah and how
More it
Poppy,
gives you
like,
more information.
some other guy but broke up with him." You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, just little things that happen in between the time of them and their
until we get
friendship.
to where they
Yeah.
are. What was a change that you actually liked? Was there a change in from, like, something like, did that dance scene exist in the book?
I think the dance scene did exist. I can't remember if the dance scene existed. I know that the bar scene existed where they were
Mhm.
pretending to be married and, the couple came up
Yeah.
to them. That existed. I don't know if the dance scene did, though. I can't remember.
Do you have, like what was your favorite part in the movie? What was your favorite scene?
Hmm.
You're like, "I wasn't prepared for that question."
I like the dance scene. I
Mhm.
like the scene of them no, actually, I like that entire monologue of them in New Orleans
Yeah,
before the dance scene. I love the
just
dance scene,
going
but I
throughout.
love just them, I think any of the what are they called?
Montage?
Yeah, any of the montages they did of them on their trips, I liked because it was cute,
Yeah,
and I enjoyed that very much, and it kind of makes up for the fact that the other vacations aren't in there,
yeah,
so I like that, and I like that the movie didn't choose Palm Springs for the final destination
yeah,
because they were
they're
going to
like
all these, they were going to, all these places, like
Italy.
Tuscany, yeah,
Yeah.
and, Croatia and stuff,
Where her
they
job sent her, right?
yeah, but also, they were taking vacations,
Mhm.
to all these big elaborate places, and then, the final vacation's Palm Springs,
Yeah.
that would not make sense. Like, in the book, I guess, but, in the movie, it didn't work. So wherever Spain or wherever
Yeah, yeah,
Barcelona or
yeah.
something, like, they wherever they went, like, it makes sense because it's like
It works.
it fits the tone of
Mhm.
the story. Yeah, I like that.
I liked the scene obviously, I love the dance scene, but I
Yeah.
really love, like I mentioned, when he when he's outside and he walks away and then he, like, turns back and
I
goes
know
in
you
and he, like, confronts her and she's like,
we
"It's
love a
this."
good confessional.
She's like, "It's too much, it's too hot," and he's like, "No, we're gonna talk about it,"
Yeah,
and she,
he's
like,
like,
goes
"Shut the fuck
outside
up."
and they have their moment and they
I know.
kiss in the rain, like, I was just,
I
like,
love a good kiss in the rain, bitch. You know I do.
obsessed. I was like, "He knows what he wants." My god, it was just so good, and I was like, "This is what I waited for," right? I was like, "This is what I was waiting for this, like,
Yeah,
confession of, like, I love you,' and she's like, "I love you too," like, and I love how there was that conversation too of, like, "How can we make this work?" And she's just like, "Let's just be in the moment," and he's like, "No," like, he can't, his brain will
yeah.
not let him.
His brain won't allow
And
it.
he's like, "No, like, after this wedding, like, you're in New York and I'm in Ohio, like, what are we gonna do?" And the ending was just so perfect because, like, yeah, go get your man.
Yeah.
Run. Literally run.
Get him, bitch.
Get him.
Get
It's just so cute.
get that man. You know you want President Snow.
I know.
Get that
Get
man.
that flower, girl, get that rose.
Literally. Okay, so it says I know that okay, so there's a scene where they dance in Tuscany. They, like, run into a vineyard and they're, like, all, like, cute and whatever, but
That's
it's
cute.
not the dance scene in New Orleans, and I'm trying to remember if they did that or not.
That
Yeah, I know.
but you can't
With
do that in
Sarah
Tuscany.
there,
But yeah, but you can't do that in Tuscany in the movie because the movie in Tuscany the
they were on a private thing.
Tuscany yeah, not even
Yeah,
that, but, like,
she was
this is where
pregnant.
this is where the peak happens. This is where, like, this is what happened. You can't have them all lovey-dovey, like, no.
Yeah.
We're past that. We're now at the point of, like, this is the drama. This is the situation. Okay, so did you book or movie? What's the winner?
I like the movie. I like the movie because I like that I think they chose amazing like, the perfect actors.
Mhm.
Okay, the only thing is, like, Poppy's blonde, I think, or something like that in the book, but I
Yeah.
like it. I didn't even care,
Who really
okay?
cares if the
Yeah,
acting is good?
no, I didn't care at all. I loved the actors. The music choices were
Mhm.
amazing. The scenes were really good. They were really shot well, and it really shows, like I don't know, I liked it.
Yeah.
It brought the book to, it brought the book up or the movie brought the book up, I guess, or the story itself brought it up from where the book
Mhm.
was. You know, does that make sense? Because I
Yes.
could visually see it now and it looked good. It was a good adaptation. I think this is one of the best adaptations they've done in a while when it comes
Yeah.
to book and movies, because recently it's like
Hit or miss.
there's huge stuff where we're like, "This is not good."
Mhm.
And this is, like, one where I can find like, I can confidently say, like, they
You
did
could
it right. They
you
took
could be
out the stuff
content.
that needed that was, like, okay, and
Mhm.
they kept the stuff that was perfect, and they added stuff that, like, made sense.
Yes. I love it. Well, I didn't finish the book, so it's the movie for me
Obviously, it's
all the
the movie.
way. I loved it.
So good.
Next time, I'll make sure to read the book before I watch the film. That is my problem in this game.
Yeah, and next time we do an Emily Henry book, I want you to try to read it first and
Okay.
then watch the
And
movie
I
because
believe
I
she's got
gotta
an
give her a chance.
yeah, I believe she's
Yeah,
got an coming out. So when we do that one, I will read the book
I
first
hope
and
it's
then I
Beef
will watch.
Read because I liked that one.
I can't remember. Can you
Wait,
look
I
up
have
what's
it.
the next Emily Henry book?
Beach Read, yeah, Beach
Oh,
Read and Funny Story. Oh my god. And Netflix also confirmed with Emily Henry writing the script herself, Book Lovers and Happy Place.
so we have plenty. We'll have an Emily
I'm
Henry month.
excited for Happy Place because, like, I really did like that book. Like, I really
You
I
did.
still keep my tabs in the
Mhm.
book because I liked it so much. Like, look at this.
You did.
I
You really
liked
did
it.
enjoy it. Maybe
We
I'll give
read
another chance.
this was the first book that we read in the
Mhm.
book club, and I was like, "I love this." Everyone else was like,
And
"I
then
didn't like that."
it just
I was
went
like
downhill for you.
and it just went downhill for me because
You never got
you guys
picked ever
wanna
again.
read you guys wanna read murder mystery, and I wanna read smut. I don't know. I don't know.
We're
I
reading
wanted
his
to
and
read
her.
Lord of the Rings, and you guys are like, like, "I don't like it." And I'm like Okay.
It's okay.
Her chef. I
I will
know.
give it
I'm reading the room.
I've I'm not reading this book, but what I am reading is this room.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah, I'm not reading any of the books you guys are picking, but I get the vibes.
I will give her another chance.
Yes. I think if you're gonna like a book by her, it's either going to be book lovers or funny people. I think
Okay.
you'd like
I'll give
funny
those.
people a lot. Book lovers is really good. Beach read is
Okay.
kind of like the same vibes as like people we meet on vacation, but not timeline jump. But
Okay.
yeah, funny people I think might be your up your alley.
Okay. I'll give it a chance then. That's a promise.
You better.
So before we rate it, I have a this or that for us.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say them to you, or I don't know if I should just say
We'll
them and
do
then
one of the
I don't know if we should just say them or and then at the count 3 we say our answer.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay.
So friends to lovers or enemies to lovers?
Enemies to
Enemies to
lovers.
lovers.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I thought you were gonna do a countdown.
Okay, I'll do a countdown. I thought we were
Okay.
just gonna try to
Is it
like
on three on three after three or on one after one?
1, 2, 3, say your
Okay.
answer.
After three. Okay. Okay.
Slow burn or instant sparks?
It's slow
1.
burn, baby.
Okay, I'm not
No, I'm
counting.
sorry. I forgot.
And
I got
slow burn.
excited.
Slow burn for me too.
And you said 1, 2, 3.
And slow burn. Okay.
That was an instant spark for me.
Yeah. Instant spark for the slow burn, please.
Light that bitch up, but on low.
Light it up and make it a long way until it explodes, okay?
Let the dynamite string be at least a mile long. Thank you.
Okay. Book first or movie first? 1, 2, 3. Movie
Book first.
first.
Okay. You got it right this time.
Okay. Summer romance or holiday romance? 1, 2, 3. Holiday
Holiday romance.
romance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
like the summer.
I know. It's just sticky and hot. I don't want it. I don't want to read it. Yeah, I don't want that.
Not a
I'd
fan.
rather have snow.
Yeah, I'd rather have snow up my ass.
I'd rather have snow in
I'm
my
gonna have
ass than
anything up my
sand.
cooter. If I'm gonna have anything up my ass, it's gonna be snow. There are other holidays.
You can quote me
There are
on
other
that.
ones. It would
I don't
be a
want
crunchy,
leaves.
crunchy
I don't
leaf
want
that I find on the ground. It's not snow and it's not
I don't want
sand.
leaves.
I want the crunchy leaves, the
So when you
elite
walk,
ones.
it's like,
Yeah. So when I clench, it's like
I'm done.
and
Okay.
that's a clip.
And that's the clip.
And that's the clip.
Happy holidays.
That's the clip
XOXO.
and the clip. XOXO. Leaf up your ass.
It's February. I want pieces of hearts, like heart
I want the
decor.
hard candies. The hard
I want a
hearts.
melted I want a chocolate that will melt.
Chocolate strawberry up my ass.
I want the candle wax.
I'm taking notes. Valentine's Day's coming up.
Yeah. For March, I want the little gold coins.
Yeah. The chocolate.
Easter, I want the eggs. You know this.
I want no, not even the egg, Kim. Get me the chocolate
bunny?
that's shaped like a bunny.
The ears go straight up.
Not even that. Bottoms up.
The feet.
Feet in the air.
Anyways, yours. My
Any
mouth
hoosiers?
hurts so much from laughing. Okay, open ending or wrapped with a bow ending? I want a
What?
bow.
Do the one, two.
Like- what?
What kind of question is that?
1, 2, 3.
Wrapped with a bow. Why would I want to read an open-ending book? You know I hate those.
I only like watching them.
I don't even like watching them. My Lady
You're like-
Jane is a perfect example.
You're like, I need you to tell me how this
Shadow
ends.
and Bone is a perfect
Tell me
example.
how I need to feel. Okay, Poppy or Alex? 1, 2, 3. Alex.
He's
Yeah.
right in the middle.
Travel montage or emotional confession? 1, 2, 3. Emotional
Emotional
confession.
confession. You know it, but that's not far enough. Like that's like top on my scale. It's Anthony Bridgerton telling
yeah.
Kate, yeah, and
I
that's
can't
just
wait.
it.
I can't wait to watch Bridgerton.
It's so good.
Netflix adaptation or limited series?
Do the countdown.
1, 2, 3. Limited
Netflix
series.
adaptation.
I love a limited series.
I love a good Netflix adaptation.
Give me a limited series where I watch 8 episodes and then I never have to worry about it again.
I only want a limited series if it is, like, a book where it's more than one, like, 2 like a duology,
Interconnect. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
like that you know what I mean? Like, that would make more sense. If they did One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns as a limited series, perfect adaptation, because it's 2 books, they're short enough for it to be 8 episodes long, and it's a fantasy, so it would be perfect.
Okay.
This would not be a limited 8-episode
No.
edition.
You're
I
like
don't need 8 episodes of them on vacation. I don't need it.
you're like, at that point, it's just us watching what you could do in these places.
Yeah, at that point, it's
It's a travel
literally
channel. It's the travel
yeah,
channel
this is the Travel Channel with a hot guy and My Lady
with
Jane,
President Snow and My Lady Jane.
literally.
Okay, so let's rate it. Where
Okay,
do you
what are the other books that we're
I
reading?
don't wanna tell you. I want you just to
Why?
read it. Hold on, I got it. Because you obviously don't look at our Instagram.
You shut up, you know I have no brain.
I know. People We Meet on Vacation, The
Okay.
Life List. Do you know that movie?
I know Purple Hearts is on this list,
Mhm.
isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. Who
And
is this?
the author of The Life List commented on our post.
No way. No, I
Mhm.
was talking about the actor.
Oh,
Kyle
that's
Allen?
I don't know, but isn't it Sophia Carson?
Yes, and I love her. I'm talking about the man.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
We'll find out.
Okay.
So The Life List, My
Yeah.
Oxford Year
Okay.
with Sophia
Love it.
Carson, and
Yeah.
Purple Hearts with
Yeah,
Sophia
I love
Carson.
her. And this is the guy in, um, Queen Charlotte,
Yeah. Yes.
Farmer
It's all full
George.
circle. I
Yeah, it's all
know.
listen, instead of a Hathaway connection, we have to do a Bridgerton connection because it's like, at this point, we're only doing Bridgerton men.
Obsessed. I'm obsessed with every one of them.
Literally.
So yeah, that is our books
And Purple
and
Hearts.
Purple Hearts. Don't roll your eyes.
I don't like
Don't
that guy.
I don't care. I
I
do.
wanna see him in Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet.
And he's gonna be He-Man. Have you seen the trailer for
Yeah,
He-Man?
I did see the trailer, and I said, he ain't got that earring. He-Man would have had that earring for sure." Like, the earring was building him up to be He-Man, and he didn't wear the earring
He
for
said,
He-Man?
"Pop."
Yeah, puny thing. Like,
He's
that's
like
fitting.
he's like, "Take out my clip earring."
Not even real. They're like, "Why do you have that?"
It's a sticker, a
Yeah,
sticker gem.
it's a gem sticker.
You remember those?
Yeah, I do remember those, and they would fall off every chance they
Yeah.
got.
You're like, "Where'd my earring go?"
Yeah. They're like,
In your
it's stuck
hair.
to your stuck to your sleeve.
It's in your
Okay.
food.
Yeah.
My god. Okay,
Okay.
the book. Where do you rate this book?
I wanna rate it a 1 because I love Emily
Okay,
Henry, and I haven't read the other 3, so I don't know how it would be, but I'm biased.
that's fine because this is
Yeah.
when I didn't finish it, so it's last.
I predict that Oxford Year will be my 2nd favorite.
You think purple oh, yeah, because I think Oxford Year will be my first.
I don't know because I love a good military romance, and it's hard for me to find a good one, so this one might it's either there's no middle ground with me and
Mhm.
military romances. It's either I love this or I hate this, and I have
I
not yet found an I love this yet.
So I think for me, I think I'm gonna let's quote it. Let's like put it out there now. I think it's gonna go My Oxford Year, Life List, Purple Hearts, and People Who Be on Vacation.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be People, Oxford Year, Life List, and probably Purple Hearts because
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Listen,
I haven't
military
read
romance
any
is
of these
either
books.
really, really good or it's gonna be really bad,
Yeah,
and I don't know.
I haven't
I
read
have not
any
read a good
of
one.
them, so we will see. Um, so that's what we're gonna be working on. Where do you rate the movie?
So this one I might put it at
Are you hoping the Oxford list is one? Because I am
yeah,
hoping Oxford list
I'm
is
hoping that yeah, and I love that guy. I think I like him more than Tom Blythe,
yeah.
but he on the scale of sickly, I think he's right. He's below Tom Blythe,
Oh,
closer to Bill
he's
Skarsgård.
about to
Yeah, and I
yes.
think it's the bushy eyebrows.
Yeah, it's something sickly, it's a
There's
disease.
something and I think it's because I've seen him as Farmer George.
And he's
Sickly Farmer
sickly.
George. He's sickly,
Oh my
and I
god.
love him.
I know.
Said, "Let me stand
I'm
outside under Venus's moon naked with you," you know?
can't wait for you to watch Bridgerton.
Do they talk about him?
There's, like, a moment there's moments, and I cried. I just, like,
God.
could not.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this at a number 2 as well because I think Oxford List is gonna be number 1 for
Oxford
me.
list, yeah, a
Yeah.
combination
Wait, Oxford
because it's the
Year?
same girl, isn't it?
Like, Oxford Purple Heart List is it.
Oxford Purple Heart. Oxford Purple List
The purple
is
Oxford List is what I need. Oxford Year. I think Oxford Year is gonna be 1 for me. I think
yeah,
Life List might be 3, and I think Purple Hearts would be last.
yeah, and I heard that Oxford Year is like a tearjerker, and you know I love to
Yes!
cry.
Me too.
You know I love
So
to
I think
cry.
it'll be number 1,
Yeah.
but we'll see. That's why we have our rating, and we never know. You know?
What's our next one?
Well, I'll tell you once you wrap us up.
Okay, whatever. Okay, so that wraps up today's episode. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, rate, and leave us a review wherever you listen to your podcast. And follow us on Instagram and TikTok at official page to picture for book to scene updates and behind the scene content, my sickly to non sickly list.
Mm,
It goes on, and author interviews.
I love that so much. Join us. No, I don't think I'm saying that. Uh, come with us next week
Yep.
as we talk
Join
about
in.
join in next week as we talk about check the list, catch feelings, the life list.
Okay.
And tune in this Thursday as we sat down, and by we, I mean me, sat down with Rowan Adelaide and talked about her third book in her installment. She was amazing. We love her
I
so
love you,
bad.
Rowan.
Love you so bad.
Love you so bad.
Love you so bad, girl.
I
That's
hate that I'm
on
not there.
I know. That was that airs on Thursday, and next Tuesday is our life list. So we will see. You know, this is our ta-dum and turn the page month. So everything that we are watching is on Netflix. So if you want to catch up, watch People Meet on Vacation on Netflix. Lifeless is on Netflix. And our other two that we will be doing is My Oxford Year and Purple Hearts. We should have done Descendants. Just get a full Sophia Carson vibe.
Descendants.
She's like in Descendants.
I've never watched it.
Do you know it though?
Yeah, but you know I don't care for it.
I know. Anyway, thanks for listening. That's the podcast. See you
Okay,
on-
bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.